what about the environment? This is an issue that's close to your heart. But the way I see it, the national discourse often is centered around individual responsibility, and often it's on issues which sometimes may appear more cosmetic than anything else, like plastic straws and metal straws, right? When in the grander scheme of things, not that they don't matter, but they don't matter as much as other things. So do you think there's a problem there, that we are focusing too much on the individuals rather than the corporations or the system?
I think, again, this is multifaceted, and we're doing a little bit or a fair bit in each area. So plastic straws is a good example. Everybody says, oh my, just one little thing, but I think it's the little things that matter. It starts to get people thinking about, okay, do I need a straw, or the straw is plastic? Where does it come from? How do we dispose of it? And that starts a conversation which is important on the ground. And on a national level, then we have a whole variety of legislation that we've passed. We've passed the carbon tax, the Carbon Pricing Act, to try and impose carbon tax on the most polluting industries. And of course, there's a whole debate about whether $5 per ton is enough, whether we're increasing it to 10 to 15 is enough.
Right.
I think it's a start. We have the Resource Sustainability Act, which we passed to have the extended producer responsibility, starting with the electronic equipment. So to make sure they think about the life cycle of their product, how they're going to dispose of it when they start to manufacture it. And I think that's extremely important. So right at the start stage of the manufacturing part, people start to think, how much is it going to cost me to dispose of this environment friendly? And that will change the whole ballgame. And I think everything works together then. Then we have activists like the SG Climate Rally that I'm meeting up soon. I've just helped with the campaign again on their vision of Singapore SG 2050, if I'm not wrong. But the activists to speak up, to find solutions, co-create solutions. And I think, again, if everybody works together, we'll get somewhere. And of course, I'm planning a private member's motion on climate change. That we're working together with the activists. I just met up with ExxonMobil, trying to get them together. So the extremes. ExxonMobil talking to climate activists. Right. See whether we can find that middle ground, and then bring a motion into Parliament to bring all their views in. And then get the debate in Parliament where we can get the House to hopefully pass a motion on the importance of climate change. And that, I hope, will set the stage for changes in policy and even greater emphasis on tackling this as an emergency rather than just climate change, but a real climate emergency.
Right. Do you think our reaction has been reactive as a country more than proactive?
Actually, if you look at the whole ASEAN, we have been the most proactive. I mean, if you look at how we've voluntarily said that we will look into our NDCs to see about our emission levels, all that we've done voluntarily. So even worldwide, we are actually taking the lead, and that's my push for the Singapore government. I do believe, as a tiny red dot, we can take the lead on climate change issues and show the way forward. You know, not many countries in ASEAN, if I'm not wrong, have the carbon tax even. We started it. Again, the criticism is, why so low? But I think low or high is a good start. And then now, what I'm fighting for now, if you see my speeches, is to increase it. So probably 10 to 15 is not enough. I'm trying to push for a much higher amount and for the increase to be sooner. But at least we have a foundation, a baseline, that we have this Carbon Pricing Act now. And then now it's fighting to amend and to make it even better.
Right. Okay.